my box, nigga disrespect, leave him in the trunk. I ain't never been the type of nigga walk it out, I'ma run it up. Shorty wanna come around, she can walk it out. Baby girl, you dumb as fuck, we don't go together, I won't fuck her up. Hold up, I'm in LA with the runs.
Wanting a lover, but no one is interested. Someone said Gstar, yeah, you're fucking done. That was me. I'm not gonna lie. Dealing with a boy who was very expressive, and I'm not, unfortunately. I was trying to meet him where he stood so it could be equal, but he ended up being distant, thinking it would make me appreciate his expressiveness since he revoked it. I was confused for the sudden switch and was trying to ask what was wrong and exposing how it hurt my feelings, but he made it seem like I was just tripping. And now that he admitted to choosing to be distant after tweaking on him, it makes me not like him because why not just communicate instead of purposely being distant? I don't want to be like that because I do actually enjoy him. If you know that y'all are two different people in two different places in two different spaces of life, don't even waste your time trying to sit there and wait for him to come around or be the person that you want him or need him to be. Accept it for what it is and move on. Boy starts working at my job. I don't fuck with my coworkers, but this specific little fuck got me looking up, down, left, right, okay? So we start chopping it up and then we get transferred to another store together. We've been smooth sailing since we met and now we at the new store and I'm ready to pounce and let him know what's good. I get his number from his homeboy and act like I need to text him for something and we go on from there, okay? 1 month of this store being open and everybody can see that we obviously feeling each other, employees and customers. Keep in mind, I've never felt no way about anybody, blah, 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 blah. I've worked with, but this one specific person just got me drooling like a motherfucking baby. So one day a customer is watching us and is telling us both separately that we just need to go for it and it's waiting just isn't worth it. So we start talking more and getting more obvious that we're feeling each other and something is def going on, right? So we link a couple times and have conversations that turn into full blown makeout sessions and then on Valentine's Day we link up if you know what that means. After that day he been acting weird but claims he don't talk to nobody else, which I'm not gonna lie, I kinda believe but I also don't believe. He tells me one thing and make it seem like he's telling the truth, but he says the opposite to somebody else depending on who he's talking to, like his close friends or my best friend who's a gay male and they get along well and joke about having hoes because my friend really do got hoes. But that's a story for a different time. But like I said, I really like this person and I hate being unsure and thinking everything is literally one sided. We met like last week and he kissed me again and was biting the absolute fuck out of me. I got bruises to show. I just don't know and I really 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 like this person with every bone in my body and I don't even like nobody for real. Like he gives me rides when I need it. As to sit in his car, hold his keys, he'll let me we smoke together. If I want food, he got me. If I want to smoke and don't got shit, he gonna pull up. If he by himself and I want to go for a ride, we'll just do that. He gives off relationship and boyfriend when we're together, but when we're not, it's a different story. And I know it usually go like that, but I'm persistent and you gonna have to cut it off if you want me to leave you alone for real. But I also feel like we just need to spend more time together. But I don't want to be the one to ask because he keeps telling me he moving on my timing. Bitch, I'm gonna jump on you and trap you. What the fuck? But that's what I'm going through right now with my situation. Mind you, I don't even know if he considers me a situationship. First off, holy fuck. Second off, um, I'm gonna be honest, cause I done been in a situation where I done messed with a coworker before. Um, it's only one of two things that's going on right now. Either you're just a work bay, right, and you'll forever be that, and you need to learn your place in your Or everything he's telling you is the God's honest truth. Some niggas really be fucked up, like they money and they habits be fucked up. They don't even be trying to mess with no women. They be dissing, they be stagnant. Communication be all fucked up. But if that's not the case, but it's on my mama, you're just a work bae, and you need to understand that shit. There are some things where I fall short in, but the biggest issue is me not taking care of my health, eating enough and on time. And what makes it more serious is I'm diagnosed with high blood pressure, and my emotions and stress in my day to day life causes it to get high. So high, I've been choosing. Oh, whoa, hold on. So high, I've been close to having a stroke. He's trying to help me through it, but I guess this is more of a personal thing since I've been dealing with it before he came into the picture. But I can tell that it upset him seeing me in my vulnerable states and not being able to help me the way he wants to. This has been something that I've been actively working on since being with him. It's really just a difficult process. I also can't easily. It's not like I don't feel good cuz trust it's not like it don't feel good cuz trust it do, but I've really been able to actually and I be thinking I'm broken. He knows what he's doing and he's way more experienced than me. He's my second body. I guess maybe it's cuz I'm not relaxing completely. I've always been insecure of my body and I'm constantly worrying about how he sees me during it. He always reassures me and talks me through it. My boyfriend is amazing and I love him with all my heart, but my biggest issue is that he doesn't have a stable income. He no longer goes to college due to personal reasons and he has a job, but it's too inconsistent and the pay isn't enough for one to live with comfortably. I've been helping him apply to jobs, get different opportunities, etc. He wants to get his license and certification in something, but he isn't putting in enough effort to get it. He's not doing the things that he needs to do, and I always encourage him to. I give him advice on how he can study since he has ADHD. I know it's hard to do things with ADHD, and I know it translates different in men. So I'm really patient with him when it comes to all of this, applying to jobs, finding schools, programs, etc. But I told him I don't want to struggle in my future. I date for marriage, so if I suspect that he's not putting in the effort towards us and towards himself, or we're having to deal with this for the next few years, I will leave him. Holy fuck. He wants better for himself. He wants a future with me, but he's just not doing enough. I'm not money hungry. I don't ask him to buy me things, nor do I allow him to because I don't want to be the reason why he wasn't able to get something for himself or pay a bill. We've had so many conversations about this, so I just want to know how I could possibly go about this differently with him or if I'm doing something wrong here. It's a little ironic because he's healthy, goes to the gym, but struggling financially, and I'm struggling with my health and the gym, but currently getting my degree and working at the hospital. Okay, yeah, that's the end of that one. So, with this story, right? You being able, let's go paragraph by paragraph. Um, this goes back to what I said earlier. If you're dealing with an issue that came before him, that he clearly, this is something you need to be able to walk through yourself. Yes, this is all one person. Um, he can't be mad at that, and you can't be mad at him for that either. You can't be mad that he, yeah, I mean, he got to be able to understand and accept this is something that was happening and going on before I even came into the picture. So, however you need me to help and be, and just let me know. I'm locked in. I'll channel in. But yeah, that goes back to what I was just saying about issues coming before a person even being in your life type shit. But this is your second body, so you're still kind of fresh. This is probably an 18-year-old or some shit. Like they probably young as hell. You see what I'm saying? But I could be wrong, cause you talking about high blood pressure and shit like that. This could be the 37-year-old. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? Next paragraph. I can't brr easy, baby girl. I'm not gonna lie. If you know you're not relaxing your body all the way, try that. First off, what the hell? And then, if that still doesn't work, try stimulation on the clitoris while you're getting drilled. Hopefully that helps. I'm not a woman, so I can't really help you. completely, but hopefully those tips and tricks I just gave you get you there. She said she loves her boyfriend with all her heart. He's amazing, but the income is what's making her feel hesitant. The income is what's making her feel unsure about his and her future, which is completely acceptable. I pray that you have the conversation with him so that he can understand and learn. Damn, I need to lock in before I lose the love of my life. But even if you can't bear to have that conversation with him, hopefully he like knows as a grown man, nah, I need to be able to not only provide for my woman but provide for us and myself. So I need to do better. ADHD or not, that nigga gotta lock in real shit. But yeah, I hope y'all get through that shit for real. He going to the gym but struggling financially. If he smokes, that's your answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next story. I'd say the only problem is I have putting my pride to the side and expressing my interest and feelings. Although I'm not looking for an actual relationship, I have a hard time showing to the other person that I'm interested. With that being said, because I'm not in a relationship, I feel like I don't owe them any explanation, which I'm aware is an avoidant mentality. But the thought of letting the other person know how I feel and them playing with my feelings steers me away from those necessary conversations and interactions. I know it's wrong, but I'm working on being more open. I have the ability to turn my feelings off and keep things strictly physical, but as soon as I turn them back on, it's no going back. I'm not gonna lie, I used to have this problem where I didn't know if like how do I explain this? I know what you mean by turning your feelings off and on. Like you turn your feelings off so that you don't even get attached, you don't even get this person like hooked, or you don't even get this person thinking like it could be what it ain't finna be. Like you see what I'm saying? Because you know like if you do turn these feelings on and you do end up fucked up attached by this person, I can see where you go. I'm glad that you just told me this because this opens my mind so much more deeply about people who are avoidant. Like it makes me understand them more if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because now I'm seeing why people are avoidant. Because I used to sit back and genuinely think in my mind, bro, why are you doing this? Why the fuck are you like this? But you just sat here and literally explained a reasoning to where it makes sense. At least in my mind. I could see why a motherfucker would want to be avoidant. Because if I even give you an inch and you proceed to take a mile, oh man, I'm finna fuck you up. And I get it. There's certain people on this planet and in this life, bro, they not playing that shit, bro. They done been through so much shit with their feelings and in different relationships and fucking with different people that boy, you think you finna come in here and but stop playing with me, but I do something to your ass. Like on some real shit. So I'm getting it, but I understand it, bro. Bro. I get it, I do. I'm so sorry to all the people that I done cussed out and fuck you cause you avoided. I'm so sorry. Oh my mama, I'm so sorry. I ain't get it. But at the same time, bitch, I told you to fucking explain it to me so I can understand. This motherfucker just did it right here. I ain't saying you had to say these exact words, but damn, at least take me into your mind and help me understand why the fuck you're like this. That's all I used to ask. Relationship with this one guy, we were friends at first. We were friends for over a year, got really close. Then he told me how he felt about me, and I told him I have feelings for you as well because I eventually gained feelings for him. We started talking because we already got a bond, but I don't want to rush anything, knowing his relationship past due to me and him being friends beforehand. So he think wait, hold on. I don't want to rush anything knowing his relationship has due to me and him being friends beforehand. So he thinks just because he told me that he likes me that we means we together and I'm his girl. Huge problem is he wants me to be his baby mama. He's trying to convince me so bad to have his kid is too much and he goes days without texting me, so that's also weird. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Um he's tripping. Wow. Listen, okay? A kink, I wouldn't even take it that far. Niggas are genuinely delusional, fam. On some real shit. I used to think I was fucking crazy, boy. Some of these stories that I'm hearing and seeing, boy, these niggas are actually kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But I thought I was bad. These niggas are worse, gang. On some real shit. I can kind of see the vision of where he's coming from, but at the same time, he's fucking tripping, bro. He's wilding. He's fucking wilding. I don't care. He's wilding. He's definitely wilding for sure. But man, he got to get that shit together, bro. And then he going days without texting you, so he definitely has other hoes. I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga go days without texting you, that nigga has other hoes. Facts. I'm telling you right now. There's no other way. This boy I linked with was all over me the night we seen each other. Then he went MIA. All that. Then he came back around and now he wants to have with me. I'm a virgin and I feel like I want to lose my virginity to him, or maybe it's because I just stay horny. Sometimes it seems right. Sometimes I just don't know what to think. You know? Unfortunately, sweetheart, I don't know. But what I do know is you don't need to be losing your virginity to anybody that you're unsure of, okay? Because as much as women don't admit this shit or like to admit that shit, the moment that you go and lose that virginity to that person, bro, I'm sorry, bro. you just locked yourself into, yeah, a 360. On some real shit, like no funny shit, like the first person that you do it with, yeah, that's a 360 deal. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So make sure that deal that you signed for the very first time, right, is a good deal. The right deal, the best deal. A deal worth investment. You see what I'm saying? Don't just fucking sign any fucking deal that you get that's just thrown your fucking way. Cause you're gonna get deals. You're gonna get fucking deals. You see what I'm saying? But if you're gonna sign that 360, make sure it's a good 360. Make sure it's a beneficial 360. It's a profitable 360. You see what I'm saying? None. Girl, fuck you. I don't even know for real. Me and my ex have been talking again, and I still got love for him. I can't lie. Out of everybody I talked to, he one of the few people I'm actually comfortable around and could be myself with. We broke up because he used to let too many people get in our relationship, like his family, friends, whoever said something, he would take that and run with it instead of just talking to me. I hate that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now he's saying he worked on that and don't let other people influence him no more, and I want to believe him, but his family still be throwing me off. Like his aunt done called me all types of bitches, and from what I know, they just don't fuck with me, and I be trying not to care, but I do. I keep telling myself I'm dating him, not them. But if he feel like I'm enough, then that's all that should matter. But at the same time, who would want to be around people already? Who would want to be around? Who would want to be around people that already got a problem with them. And then on top of that, I'm still single. So I still be exploring my other options because why wouldn't I? I'm not finna sit around and put all my eggs in one basket, especially when me and him not even together. But that's where the confusion comes in. Because one minute I be like, yeah, maybe we can make this work. And the next minute I'm like, man, maybe I should just focus on myself and leave everybody alone. I think that's my problem though. When I'm confused, I just be doing shit. Not even on no malicious stuff. I just be trying to figure out what I want while also not wanting to miss out on something that could be good for me. I know I want love and I know I want something real, but I don't want confusion. I don't want mixed signals and I don't want to feel like I got to fight for my spot in somebody's life. So now I'm just sitting here trying to figure out if I'm holding on because I genuinely see something with him or because I'm comfortable and got history with him. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely the second one because you're comfortable and got history with him. But at the same time, if the family is the issue that's making you feel like you're not where you should be with your ex, I mean, you got to look at it for what it is. This is your ex for a reason. But you said it here. We broke up because he let too many people influence him, right? I'm not gonna lie. If you know that that's a tick, like I said before, do not continue to put yourself in a situation where you're going to continue to tick because it's just not going to change. And even after time, you done sat here and said, he you thought shit changed and it didn't. That should have been your indication right there. Yeah, let me go ahead and get the fuck. No matter what you sitting here telling me or saying. Okay, so boom, me and my ex-boyfriend got into a bad argument over some stupid shit, right? So he said, fuck my daddy. And my daddy dead, right? So I said, fuck him. I left the house and called my best friend, right? So I tell her, and she was like, let's go on a 2-man or whatever. So I agree and meet up with her. And fast forward, we at the 2-man location. Tell me why the dude I'm supposed to be with is my old little shit or whatever. So we already had chemistry. So we knew what was. Hey, oh my mama. So we already had chemistry. So he knew what was up with me, especially now that my boo was pissing me off. And ever since then, I've been living a double life, and I don't know how to tell my boyfriend because he been acting weird as well too. But with my old little shit, I'ma calm him. I'ma call him Jay. So Jay and me been fucking off and stuff, but I low key been catching feelings for him. Like he just so much different from my boyfriend, and I also don't want to hurt his feelings. But it's also fuck him. But yeah, that's my life. God damn, you hold Messi and full. Oh God. Hey, oh mama, hey, 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 boy, hey, y'all Messi and full. On God, hey, I put this on my mama. Hey, y'all Messi and full. BD facts. On God, I gotta roll up. I gotta roll up after that one. I ain't gonna lie. God damn, she say we got into a bad argument because my boyfriend said, fuck my daddy and my daddy dead. So I got mad, went outside, called my best friend. I say, man, best friend, this nigga talking about fuck my dead daddy. She say, oh girl, hell no, let's go on a 2-man. We go on a 2-man. It end up being my old little shit. So, you know, we already got chemistry. He already know I'm beefing with my man and shit. So now I'm living a double life with Jay. And I want to tell my boyfriend, but he been acting weird as well too. But it's also fuck him. So me and Jay been fucking off, and I'm catching feelings for Jay because he's so cool. And oh my god, Jay, like he's so different from my boyfriend. Like it's not the same. She gonna end this motherfucker saying. So now I'm just sitting here trying to figure out if I'm holding on. Wait, no, I'm reading the wrong one. She gonna end this motherfucker by saying, but I low key been catching feelings for him because he's just so much different from my boyfriend, and I also don't want to hurt his feelings. But it's also fuck him. But yeah, that's my life, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you ever heard the saying, "You lose them how you got them," right? Um, baby girl, I don't know if you think dropping this to go picking up that is better, but this ain't nothing but robbing Peter to pay Paul. I swear to God, that's all this situation is right here. You're gonna fix one problem to create another. I promise you. That's all you're gonna do. Ending if you end up switching relationships, girl, your best bet right now is to retract from everything and everybody. Leave everything the fuck alone and get the fuck on from everything and retract. And that best friend of yours, piece of shit. Thanks. Nothing right now. I'm fucking with a shawty and she fucking with me. Only thing bothering me is that we long distance and I be overthinking about how faithful she truly is. So in all honesty, I got contingency plans just in case this fall through. But I do want to spend my life with her if God allows it. Hopefully we can move in together in years time. Twin, I like the honesty. I think a lot of people deal with that when it comes to long distance is having that faith in how faithful they're truly being. If you can truly trust them, if you can believe that they're being loyal. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of people deal with that. I know I deal with that shit, and that's why I avoid long distance to even begin with. I don't even deal with that shit to even begin with because if I know that's gonna sit back and drive me crazy all day, like I said before, if that's gonna tick me, I'm not gonna sit here and continuously let that tick me. It's gonna get the fuck. That's what I'm gonna do. Was in a relationship for 5 months in college, doing long distance with him too. Thought we were both committed and ready for a relationship, but he said, and I quote, "I need to focus on making money and my new job, and I don't have time for you. It's not you, it's me. You deserve better." The same old bullshit niggas say when they know they fucked up. I think my biggest issue with it was that he didn't have a good explanation and it was so sudden. He was the one that told me he loved me first, and I was stupid enough to believe him. I don't believe long distance is a hard thing if both parties are communicating and committed, but let me know what I should do in the future. I'm not gonna lie, chalk that shit up and let it go. If a nigga tell you that shit, he either truly fucked up how he's saying, or he got some other shit going on, and but that's the bailout line. I ain't gonna lie. That's the quickie. I'm telling ya. Okay, so I haven't truly dated anyone for real, but the one person I did talk to somebody before, it was only for a couple months, but then I broke up with him because we were long distance and he would say stuff and not follow through. To be honest, I had a few talking stages, but they were with people from high school and I don't know how to not move weird, but not wait, what? But they were I can't fucking read, chat. I'm fried and also slow. But then I broke up with him because we were long distance say stuff not follow through. To be honest, I had a few talking stages, but they were with people from high school and don't know how to not move weird. But now I genuinely don't know how to talk to niggas for real. Well, people overall. I really want to be open. I really want to open myself and experience something, but I feel like I'm too emotional for another person. I do be overthinking and overanalyzing everything, but yeah, sorry, this is a lot. Here's my IG. I be bored for real. I think this is a girl that be coming into my life. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us deal with this. A lot of us deal with overthinking and feeling like we're too emotional for a person. But like I just told y'all before, you have to find somebody who's not. You have to find somebody who will deal with your emotional levels. So he come down here, we was talking, and then me and my friends, we was getting crossed, and I was snapping him. Then my friend like embarrassed herself by some out of pocket stuff, and after that, we kind of just stopped talking. What the fuck? Then my friend like embarrassed herself by some out of pocket stuff, and after that we kind of stopped talking, and that was 2 years ago. Then I was hanging out with some of my old people, friends, like maybe 2 to 4 months ago, and round them and got to. I need help with mine. Which one is yours? Let's just do yours real quick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to fucking. I'm trying to fucking read this. As Brent said, I just be doing shit I really shouldn't do for real. Like, what the fuck are you on? Anyways, I'm fried. I'd rather not get into a relationship right now because I'm too emotionally scarred from my last one. I'd rather be alone than fake the funk and be in a new one. I have a date planned soon and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it, but I like him a lot. But I'm scared for real. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it. How to get out of it. Oh my god. You're trying to figure out how to get out of a date with a man that you like. Just tell him that you don't want to go on a date. Let me reread this one. I'd rather not get into a relationship right now because I'm too emotionally scarred from my last one. I'd rather be alone than fake the funk and be in a new one. I have a date planned soon and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it, but I like him a lot, but I'm scared for real. Yeah, like I said, just tell him. If you like him for real, just tell him. And just be like, you're nervous and you're getting cold feet. But you gotta be honest. Especially if you like him for real. Don't lie. Never lie to somebody you actually like. Just keep it a stack. Oh, this one was yours. How do I get through the past issues and emotional scarring? Time. I know you don't want to hear that. I know it's basic as hell. I know it's plain as fuck. Time. In terms of faking the funk, don't fake that shit. And like I said, in terms of that date as well, tell him straight up and be real. Cause it's better to go a long way with the truth than to lie. But in terms of being emotionally scarred from your last relationship, you have to go through and heal and deal with everything that you were faced with in your past relationship. You have to know how to overcome certain triggers, certain buttons that get pushed, because you definitely don't want to bring past trauma, past anger from a past relationship into this new one. My boyfriend FaceTime his ex last Tuesday at 11 o'clock at night. Mind you, I texted him at 10:50, but he ain't text me back till 11:51 p.m. I asked him and he gonna tell me it's none of my business for real, and that the bitch was basically telling him her relationship problems. Mind you, they used to date a few years back. They supposedly besties. Should I leave him alone? Y'all think it's more to the story? Yeah. What the fuck? If you know timestamps of when this man got a fucking FaceTime call, and you know it was from the ex, and all of a sudden they're besties now, girl, you better lock the fuck in and stop playing. Well, this guy's a horrible texter, and he sends me mixed signals sometimes. He also claims he just wants to see me, but I'm very nervous to see him because we haven't gotten to know each other for real, and I'm very quiet in person. I like being around people that allow me to be quiet, and I'm scared he might think I'm weird. LOL. Um, you gotta jump out there. You gotta get out that box. You can't be scared to. You never know. Like, you might be blocking your blessing. For real, for real. But at the same time, if he's a horrible texter and sends mixed signals, you gotta get that mixed signal shit squared away first. The texting shit is gonna happen. The mixed signals is what you gotta get squared away. Have a conversation. He won't come see me and lies to me. Girl, you better leave that nigga alone. That's the simplest answer I'm gonna give you. Ain't nothing else. You know what I mean? There's a guy, we'll call him Jay, and I'm not sure where I stand with him. We started off as good friends, and we even hung out. We texted every day, and it was clear that there was some level of feelings. He would plan to hang out with me, and he would always come check on me. One night, I snuck him over. We got a little physical. He was supposed to come over again, and the night before he was supposed to come over, he sent a paragraph saying that he doesn't think we should continue what we are doing because he's not an emotionally available person and he won't commit and do right. We didn't talk for 2 months until he complimented my prom pictures. He then asked if he could come over and we got very physical. After that, he wouldn't text me as much. He would go days without texting me, and then maybe a week or two later, he would text, but only to see if he can come over. It became a whole cycle. He doesn't text me as much. He would apologize, say he's busy. I don't know, I message as much. Recently, I lost my virginity to him, and he's not texting me as much. I'm starting to wonder where I really stand with him. I hope he's not just playing with my feelings. I really like him, but I'm not sure if he likes me the same way I like him. I think I asked this about TikTok Live one time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That nigga is young and really outside. That's what that shit is. And then he's only texting you to come over. Yeah, you on that roster, baby girl. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so sorry. We just met. He's really nice, non-judgmental. He actually takes his time to talk to me and spend time with me, and I really like that I can be myself around him. And it makes me think about how I'm really not used to a man treating me right, and I'm low-key awkward around him, but we're working on it. Um, I'm proud of that. I'm happy for you, and I hope that relationship works out between you and that man. Real shit. Well, a lot of guys I've been in talking stages with have commitment issues, and I don't know why men can't be honest about their intentions in the beginning and stop wasting people's time or just saying stuff to have sex with them. Baby girl, sometimes it's just about a rush. Sometimes it's just a feel. Sometimes it's just a literal urge. I promise you. It don't be nothing else to it but a simple urge. I'm telling you. And I know this for a fact because if I jerk chicken, bust, that urge, that feeling, it goes away. And most men can back me when I say this. Facts. 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 I actually can't find a sneaky link or a situation ship. LOL. Everyone is just turning me off for different reasons. I just need someone honest for my sexual health. But Atlanta is not the place for that. In terms of your sexual health, sweetheart, I'm glad that you know Atlanta is not the place for that. Unfortunately. Atlanta is not the place for any type of positive sexual relations. I'm not gonna lie to you, but um, one thing I've learned about it, because my sex education has definitely upped a lot since being down here. Um, I'm Pluto. Oh, Pluto, what's going on? Trying to find a sneaky link, a situationship, especially in Atlanta. That shit's difficult, man, because everybody and everybody. You know what I'm saying, so it's definitely hard to like kind of channel in on one person and then kind of want something for yourself. You kind of have to get in a relationship for all that, and you might not want a relationship right now. You might be on what you want when you saying sneaky link, situationship, and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to that shit, bro, situationships, relationships, and shit like that, man, just gotta be fucking honest with yourself, bro. That's all that shit ever is, bro. Honesty within yourself, genuinely, bro. If you could do that, you're gonna be straight in life, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You ain't gonna have shit to worry about. I had fun with that chat. I'm gonna do another one. All right.
It's been your boy Slum God Carlos. Subscribe.